And we are back on the tubular. What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another video. I don't know if I want to name this Houston Chronicles or if I just want this to be a separate video. I think this is going to be a separate video, so I'm not even going to name it Houston Chronicles, but this video is just going to be me updating y'all on how Ramadan went, because we are coming up to the end right now. As I'm filming this, we only have 3 more days left. Well, 3 to 4 more days, but I think it's 3 more days left. So I just wanted to give y'all an update, because last video I kind of showed y'all that it was literally the first day of Ramadan, but now it's the end of Ramadan, like literally 3 days left. And really and truly, the reason why, look, I had a whole plan to update y'all throughout the entire thing, like I said before, but things changed, things happened, and to be honest, it was just a big learning experience for me, a big learning curve. Like right now, it's currently 2:49, and I just got back from training. So like I said, it's been a big learning curve. I've been adjusting to the new schedule the entire time. So I just kind of want to share with y'all what worked for me during this Ramadan, because I understand like everybody's different, everybody's lives are different, everybody's schedules are different. Luckily, I'm blessed enough to be able to control my entire day. Like my whole day is under my control. So I can control when I wake up, when I go to sleep, when I get things done, and when I don't get things done. So it's kind of like a blessing and a curse, to be honest, because sometimes you got to find that motivation, and you got to keep driven, stay self-driven, I should say, to make sure that you show up and get things done. But luckily we don't have a problem in that sector. But like I said, right now it's currently like 2:50 in the morning, pretty much 3 o'clock in the morning, and I just got back from training. So one thing that I made sure to do was not dial back on training. To be honest, during Ramadan, I upped the intensity of my training, and because of I've been breaking my sleep schedule to wake up and eat sahur. Because I've been breaking my sleep pattern, it's been a little hard. It's been a little difficult to recover because my body isn't getting into that REM sleep fully. And it's really just because once the sun comes up, my body wants to be up. But I've been forcing myself to be able to sleep through the day. So what's worked for me was pretty much swapping my whole day around. I've been waking up later in the day, kind of sort of, because I still wake up to pray, get a word in, listen to a message and stuff, or listen to a message. So I've still been doing that. So I'm not really like getting a consistent amount of sleep throughout the day or throughout the night, but I'll catch a nap here and there when I can. But I've been completely switching my days, like I said. So my nights are my days and my days are my nights, kind of, sort of, because I'm still up doing stuff and still getting things done that I need to get done. It's just at a later time of the day. So what I found to work for me was I would go to the gym about like 11 p.m., 12 a.m.-ish. And that's why now I end up getting home at 2:50. And like I said, we've been training hard. Today, I'm gonna show y'all a whole day of what I've done through Ramadan, but y'all gonna see, we're still training hard. We're still pushing. I'm gonna show y'all a push day later. Well, it'll be pretty much tomorrow night. But yeah, it'll be tomorrow night. Just came back from hitting a nasty pool session. So I'm gonna show y'all what I eat in the morning, and I'm gonna show y'all the workout later on in the day, and pretty much what I eat to break fast. I've still been eating good. I try to hit my macros as much as possible, and that's something I'm gonna touch on when I show y'all the food. But one thing I realized is when it comes to staying on track with your fitness goals, at least during Ramadan, it just comes down to how you eat. Like some of y'all were telling me in my DM that I might not be able to eat how I normally would eat just because my appetite will shrink a little bit, which is partially true. My appetite did shift and I did get slightly smaller, but because of my mentality, I know that I have to get a certain amount of macros in. So I've just been having like 2-3 huge meals and very macro dense meals, which is a very good approach if you don't want to lose any progress during Ramadan, or if you're somebody that's trying to still stay on track and progress in your fitness journey during Ramadan. I don't really see anyone talk about it for real in the industry of how to at least stay on course or how to build during Ramadan, because I feel like even though it is a sacrifice, it's a temporary sacrifice or a temporary shift in your everyday routine, you shouldn't necessarily have to completely like go off your regular schedule programming. It's really just making the adjustments and making it work for you. And so I'll just take y'all through a day of what works for me. And yeah, so y'all stick around. We're gonna get into it. I'm gonna catch y'all. Yeah, I'm actually about to eat right now. So I'm not gonna show y'all this meal. we're gonna start fresh in the morning when I wake up. So that's what it is. I'm gonna catch y'all in the morning. All right, so fast forward a couple hours, I was working throughout the day. Y'all didn't need to see me work. It's very boring. It's a very boring process. But usually what I do is when I wake up and before fast starts, after I have that meal, I go back to sleep. I ain't gonna lie, I go back to sleep. Or sometimes I'll stay up for a couple hours and then I end up going back to sleep. Today, my body needed the rest. I'm still, we still gotta take care of our bodies first. And like I said, I'm blessed enough to be able to switch my entire day around. So my nights are my days and my days are my nights. So I rest throughout the day as much as I possibly can, try to limit my activity as much as I can. And then after I have that meal that y'all saw, I went back to bed, woke up and edited, got on the computer, responded to emails, did things that I needed to do, worked how I need to work. But now, fast forward a couple hours, it's almost time for iftar. But before iftar, I do like to, we like to come downstairs and just do something fun, just de-stress a little bit from the day, because after iftar we usually work out. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna show y'all the workout too, or I'll just show y'all like clips of the workout, whichever one I decide to do. But yeah, lately we've been coming down playing pool, or we'll play foosball, aka futbolito, as I've been told. But yeah, just do something fun, de-stress for the day. And when you do things that are fun or things that are just like a friendly competition, it kind of makes it easier, and it does make it easier having somebody that's going through the process with you. So that's a whole nother plus. But I'm gonna knock this ball in real quick. I'm gonna beat her, and then I'm gonna catch y'all in a little bit. And I took the difficult. Listen, I took the difficult route on purpose. Okay. I did it for the video. Ain't no capping my rap.
Barely.
I might leave it running for the whole game.
They will see my big three.
They seeing me knock a whole lot of balls in right now. That's what they seeing. All right, so came back upstairs and now it's time to go lift. But before lift, gotta break the fast. Usually we break the fast with dates, but we ran out of dates and it's literally like the last few days. So I'm not even sure if we're gonna buy more dates. But throughout the entire Ramadan, I've been eating a date before I eat anything else. And some people were telling me, like some of y'all were telling me in my DMs that I might not be able to eat how I ate before, but to be honest, the appetite ain't really going nowhere. I've really been eating, I've been trying to eat a lot. There's some days where I wasn't as hungry as other days. And then there's other days where it was like, yeah, I'm gonna get my food in, I'm gonna get my intake in, I'm gonna get these calories in. But having a quick, simple snack to break fast, literally peanut butter jelly on a protein bagel, and I'm about to have a protein shake too before heading to the gym, just so it's not like too heavy on my stomach. There's some days where it's like I would have a full-blown meal. Actually, majority of the days I had a full-blown meal, but a day like today, kind of just want to get something quick, get something in the system, go train, come back, just so it's not too late when I go train. But yeah, so I'm about to bust this down, about to have a protein shake, and then I will catch y'all at the gym. And another thing that you want to make sure that's super important if you really want to stay on track during any fasting period, Ramadan, or if it's like Lent or something, is you do want to make sure that the quality of your food, the quality of your calories, your protein, any of your macronutrients are still on par, or at least as close to being on par and staying on track as you usually normally would. So me, I've been eating pretty much the same normal macros I would eat. And I'm not saying don't enjoy any of your cultural dishes here and there, but if you're really serious and you really want to make sure that you're staying on track, just choose like 2 days out the week where you enjoy your cultural dishes with your family or whatever. But other than that, if you really want to stay on track and you really want to still continue to see progress during a fasting period, you're gonna have to make sure that you're keeping tabs and staying on track of your calories and your macro intake and all that. And that's really helped me, and it's actually helped me get leaner during Ramadan. So yeah, now I'm about to head to the gym. I'm gonna catch y'all at the gym. Get Bo. Oh. All right, so we made it to the gym, and I'm not even gonna lie, this has been the hardest part of the entire Ramadan. Like right now, it's 10:30 at night right now, and this has honestly been the earliest that I've been able to make it to the gym. Between just going through everything that I have to go through to do in the day, on top of like waking up later in the day, praying and stuff. So really just, it's been a whole switch. Like when I tell you it's been a whole switch, it's been a whole switch. But we made it, so now we're gonna get work done. I gotta train legs and chest today. My goal is to hit 3 leg movements, 2 chest movements, get up out of here. We'll do some cardio, do some abs, and get up out of here. So that's really on the agenda right now. So that's what I'm about to get into. I was gonna run y'all through an entire workout, but I think I'll save that for a different video because I do want to get back in the spin of like being in the gym, like taking it back to the basics, taking it back to the roots, and just being in the gym. There's something me and Swole were talking about the other day, and I think it's really time to like, you know, get back to the basics and go back to what got us here in the first place. So that's really the plan. I'll touch more on that in another video, or I'll just show y'all. I'll just start that series and y'all will see it. Like y'all will see the switch over time. I'm still gonna show y'all cinematics. I'm still gonna show y'all like a day in the life. So what I have planned is, in my head, what I have planned is to be able to deliver like one workout, like give y'all one workout a week or one gym video a week, whatever it may be. And then also give y'all like a regular vlog style video. And there might still be a workout in there. There might not be, I don't know, but that's really what I have planned in my head. So sounds good right now. We're gonna see how it plays out. Let me know how that sounded to y'all. If it's something y'all wanna see, then I'm gonna deliver. And I kinda wanna get back more in touch with like fitness, nutrition, health, like all that, because that's what I love. That's my passion. One of my passions, at least. That and creating. So it goes hand in hand, luckily. So yeah, that's what I got planned. And I hope this was recording the sound. But yeah, so before I keep chatting, before I keep stalling, I'm about to get into this workout. I'm not gonna show y'all too much cinematics in this workout, but we're gonna get to work. I'm gonna just show y'all the movements that I've been doing, and yeah, that's it. Let's get to it. Before I get started, I almost forgot, new Gymshark Essentials collection. Not gonna lie, these shorts, mad cozy. They low-key remind me of some like high school gym uniform shorts, but we're going cotton shorts for the summer. We're still gonna wear mesh shorts, but we're going cotton shorts with a Gymshark drip. So make sure you run up code low-key for your Gymshark drip. Let's get to work. Like I said earlier, this has been the hardest part about the entire month of Ramadan, or weeks of Ramadan, days of Ramadan, whatever you want to call it. But it's been showing up to the gym late, and usually my peak energy is like midday, like 1 p.m., 12 p.m., 2 p.m. at the latest. So that's when I try to train. I try to train around that time with like 2 meals in my system. So coming to the gym with 1 meal in my system, it's been throwing me off a little bit, but we're still training hard, well, as hard as we can, still being safe, not trying to kill ourselves and go too stupid, but we're still gonna push hard as my body could possibly can. And that's one thing that's been helping me just kind of stay on track. And now that we're going back to it, like now that it's pretty much done, yeah, I can't wait to just get back to training at the time I usually train at and training hard. And it's really made me miss training hard. Whew, ain't gonna lie. Run got me a little winded. It was a quick mile. It was a sub 8-minute mile. I was kind of moving, but yeah, just getting back to training at my usual time, peak energy. I'm gonna appreciate it like 10 times more because I couldn't for the past month. And that's one thing that I'm super grateful for, is just being able to train in the first place. So about to wrap it up, get up out of here. Oh, and one thing that I'm super excited for, but one thing I'm super excited to start is just like really get back to my regimen. It's hard during Ramadan to really like lock in and dial in and get my body to where I know it can be, just because the way I eat, I usually eat meals sporadically throughout the day. Not sporadically, but spaced out throughout the day so that my body isn't in a catabolic state for too long. When you're fasting, your body's in a catabolic state for the whole period that you're fasting. So even though you do try to load up on protein, you can only ingest so much at one time before it's just like too much. And I eat on an average like 200 to 220 grams of protein every day. So yeah, it's a
it's a little challenging, but you know, I try to still stay in that ballpark. I try to get like 170 to like 180, and I try my best I can. But you know, you can only do so much when you have a limited eating window, and you also want to try to sleep. You also want to try to get rest throughout the day and stuff like that, and you also still got to work and get things done. But now that we're at the end of it, we about to tighten up, because like I'm not in a bad spot per se. Oh, the light over here. Like we're not in a bad spot at all. Like not in a bad spot at all, but I do want to, you know, get back to where I know I can get to. So that's going to be the next series. So we're really going to dial in. And like I said earlier, I'm gonna start showing y'all more gym content. So I'm gonna be locked in, y'all gonna be locked in. We're gonna be locked in together. I'm gonna go back to training with my boys. We're gonna go back to training hard, and yeah, the physique just gonna be undeniable. But about to get up out of here. I'm tired. It's like 1:30 in the morning, maybe. I don't know what time it is right now exactly, but I know it's at least like 1 o'clock. We're about to get back to the crib, eat something, and I'm gonna show y'all what I cooked. I threw it down a little bit, like not a lot of it, but I got in the kitchen today a little bit right before iftar. So yeah, we're gonna get back to the crib, eat, get some food in the system, and call it.
All right, so we're back at the crib, and as y'all can tell, I went vlog mode. About to close it out, but had to show y'all the meal real quick. Little curry shrimp with the basmati rice. That's my puja side talking a little bit. But no, that's the Trini and me coming out. But I'm gonna close out the video here. That's what I wanted to say. Just show y'all what my routine looked like, and this is pretty much a routine I've been following throughout the entire Ramadan. So I'm gonna stick to this routine next year when Ramadan comes back around. And if any of y'all want to try it next year when Ramadan comes back around, go ahead and try it. I left the blueprint for y'all. But yeah, it's pretty much just like this works for me, being able to still train as hard as I possibly can as my body allows me to, while still staying on track. And as y'all saw, like I'm not like super diced, not super lean right now, but that is because my body's in a catabolic state throughout the day, and it's actually harder to lose weight and reach your like how you want to physically look, how you want your physique to look. It's harder to do that when you're not eating versus when you're eating the amount of calories and macronutrients that you're supposed to eat spread out throughout the day, so that you stay in an anabolic state and not a catabolic state. And for anyone that doesn't know what a catabolic state is, it's when your body is pretty much eating away at itself, like your muscles are eating itself. And that's why we eat protein, to make sure that our body doesn't eat itself and actually rebuilds, because protein is the only macronutrient that helps your body rebuild. So that's what makes it hard during fasting, because you're going a lot of hours of pretty much, think about it this way, you're going all day with your body eating away at itself and nothing to stop it from doing so. So when you do eat, like yes, you do replenish it, but it's still within a certain time limit. I'll probably go more into depth on that, like just in another video. But right now, I'm starving. I'm hungry. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you like it, subscribe. But if you made it to this point, hopefully you already liked, subscribed, and commented. So comment below, and yeah. So I'm about to call it before I start rambling. It's 2 a.m. I'm gonna eat, maybe watch something for a little bit, work a little bit, and then knock out and do it all over again tomorrow for the last day. So if y'all enjoyed the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And I already said that. That's how I know I'm starving. I'm gonna just catch y'all in the next video. Y'all stay up.